Hello everybody, it's Julie from Mystical Moonchild. How are we today? I hope you're happy and well and keeping cool. As you can see, I've got the fan going, so it must be hot and Victor, but that's good. Oh, there's our first card. Temperance. Bringing things into balance, or ready to test the waters and go in a different direction. Temperance is very interesting. That's a really good card. I'm glad, because it's something different that we haven't had for a while. Okay, these two. I'm glad that one, not that one. Okay. So temperance, about bringing everything into balance. You know, maybe it's time for you, because everything is in balance, you're ready to move forward. And to move forward, you're testing the waters to see which direction you should go in. Okay, but temperance is a good card. You're actually happy, you're connected. It's like, okay, but what's that little bit more mean for me now? And then we got this sword card, Four of Swords again. This nesting, I call it nesting. I see that nesting, or as a, or in the womb. Like maybe you need extra love and attention at the moment. You could be grieving at this time of the year, and you just want to wrap yourself in that cocoon and be safe. Everybody's having a good time, but for you it's not a good time because you're grieving, and it's hard. And this is where you're testing the waters here, because there's got to be change, but you're not quite ready for that yet. So you're just being secure to yourself, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. I'm also getting maybe being alone by yourself more, which isn't the best thing as you're grieving. I really know you don't want to be out and about with people, but then at the same time you can't be alone. You need some support. You need somebody to hold you. You need somebody to come up and make you laugh. Your friends should step up and take you out to dinner and things like that. And you won't want to be there, and you won't want to eat, but you know what? You could, there's no time limit on grieving. You could grieve for the rest of your life. And that's really sad, but that's where your heart's at, because you just love them so much. But what you have to think about is that person looking down on you, knowing now they're in a good place and they've been looked after and they're feeling better and they're seeing the love of their life, or their child, or whoever they've left behind in this state because they've left. How do you think it makes them feel? They can come and try and give you signs and try and do things, but it's not going to be the same as what you've known in the past. It's going to be different. You're not ready for different yet. And that's okay, but that's why you need to be around people that will love you and let you, like, just go out for a meal, like, just try and put on your happy face and just, I don't know, what am I getting here? Like, imagine they're coming out with you. Now, and you can sit with these people that are really trying to help you move through this. And it's really hard when somebody's grieving to know what to say to them, because what do you say? Nothing is going to make it any better. The pain is real, right? And it's raw. But that doesn't mean you can't go out with people that love and care about you enough to take you out somewhere, to try and get you out of the house, to try and get you dressed up so you feel better about yourself, to try and do something with you. In your head, you can take that person with you. Okay? You can imagine that they're with you. Well, it's not imagining, because, you know, if you take them, you're taking them just on a different level. So, you know, you might want to shed a tear, and you probably will, but that's okay. And remembering all the good memories and that's beautiful. That is so lovely. You know, like, it is what it is where you're going through this period, right? But, you know, you can still bring them with you, because in your heart they're with you, even though it's really sad for you. But if you flip that perception and go, okay, I'm taking them out with my friends to, you know, like a happy place, and not feeling guilty because you're going somewhere, you know, and having a meal, and you're going to laugh and have some fun, they're there with you too. Because they would rather be seeing you happy and moving on with your life than seeing you grieving and not wanting to go anywhere, and just, it is what it is. Because in reality, they're never really gone. They're gone on one level, but not in another. Now, if you can be open to that, that will help you too. Because they're there. They're in a healed version now, watching over you. Who do you think's going to be there when it's your time? Okay? They will be there waiting to help, you know, to go, hey, I'm here. When you cross over, you're not forgotten. They're not forgotten. And I don't know if this helps at all, but like, I hope, you know, for whoever's in this position, it does. Because I know Christmas is a really bad time of the year as well. It's the worst time for a lot of people, because there's a lot of men pulled away and separated from their families, their children, and there's nothing that they can do about it. And it gets really difficult. There's so much homelessness now, and that's really difficult because there's just no support. There's so much happening, carrying on over and over and again. But this can change. Sorry, mate, your dad's out the back. Sorry, everybody. Grandma's come to the rescue. I lost my whole train of thinking then. Okay. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. It's gone. We'll move on to the next card. When you're in that moment, you're in that moment, and then it's just like, yeah, turn off that tap, it's gone. And the Justice card. Now, Justice, I see this balance before this, trying to find stability in your life now. There's Justice here too. So there's balance as you try and find your footing on how to move forward, is what I get here too. Okay? If it's anything legal, this is, you know, coming in your favor too, which is always a positive. Or it's just showing you, it's like, you know, this is really painful, but you are a balanced person. You're nothing else while you're here, because grieving still keeps you balanced. It's real. And the balance is coming back. You'll find your way through. You got spirit with you, and whoever you're grieving for is with you. And as I said, if you can try and think that they don't want to see you grieving and really upset, because imagine like how it would be, they can see you so upset, and they want to wrap their arms around you and hug you and tell you everything's going to be all right. They love you, they miss you, you know, whatever their message is for you. And they can't, because you're not feeling it, because, you know, you're not feeling it because you're still in that heaviness of the grief. You got to look for the signs and pull yourself out when you're ready. You got to see that they're happy for you. They want you to be happy. If you're happy, you're going to make them happy. Okay? And the other thing I get with this Justice as well is I feel like just as everything was coming good, and with this grievance, or was somebody taken away from you, what's the right word, unlawfully, or something's happened that shouldn't have happened, it wasn't right, this justice is coming. Maybe somebody lost, the justice is coming because somebody's going to be found. But you've never given up, even though it's hurt like hell. But this is your rewards coming through. Okay. I hope this means something to somebody for today. And I love you all. And just, you know, the cards, that nurturing, grieving. It's like, it is what it is. Special occasions without a loved one, you know, you do feel things. It's just how it is. And so for some people it will be the first Christmas. Other people it could be, you know, several Christmases. It doesn't mean that energy shifts at all. Okay? So I do get it. I get it very much. But all you can do is be gentle on yourself. And try and take them with you. Try and include them in your brain that they're there. Have a conversation with them like you would. Because they will love that so much better. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I won't share anymore. I was going to say something then, and I'm there like, oh, I better not. No, I will. No, I won't. Yeah, I will. Okay. Like, for me, this will be my first Christmas playing Ozzy Osbourne's music and him not being here. That will seem really strange to me. Okay? Because you just get so used to having them around and seeing things, and, you know, you're laughing with them, you're watching, you know, like they're part of your family even though they're someone else. But they are close. And then, you know, this will be the first Christmas he won't be around. And yet, is my Christmas going to change? Am I still going to play that music? Yes, I will be, because I love it. Okay, so, yeah, trying to lighten you up a little bit. Hope it works. Okay, love to you all.